Sorry, Daniel from USA Math Ministry and Organization. Before anything, let's crack the Bible and start with the Bible because this video is about the explanation of system engine, that I'm father of it, and I don't want people to be confused, and I'm gonna go through explanation of it because right now I'm looking for jobs or myself with my platform. I must perform as a contractor or freelance service. Doesn't matter, it's all about job and working, and that's my kind of concentration right now. But before anything, let's start reading the Bible. Because it usually takes time because I want to transfer to the Bible. And as you see, one of the part of the system engine is like using other apps that it's gonna help us to accomplish.
Colossians 3. If ye then be risen with Christ, seek those things which are above, where Christ sitteth on the right hand of God. Set your affection on things above, not on things on the earth. For ye are dead, and your life is hid with Christ in God. When Christ, who is our life, shall appear, then shall ye also appear with him in glory. Mortify therefore your members which are upon the earth, fornication, uncleanness, inordinate affection, evil concupiscence, and covetousness, which is idolatry. For which things' sake the wrath of God cometh on the children of disobedience, in the which ye also walked some time, when ye lived in them. But now ye also put off all these: anger, wrath, malice, blasphemy, filthy communication out of your mouth. Lie not one to another, seeing that ye have put off the old man with his deeds, and have put on the new man, which is renewed in knowledge after the image of him that created him. Where there is neither Greek nor Jew, circumcision nor uncircumcision, barbarian, Scythian, bond nor free, but Christ is all and in all.
So myself, I'm gonna read it because sometimes it's better to just have other versions. This one is standard and it's Bible study, so I'm gonna read it again because I want to emphasize the whole concept. So, if then you have been raised with Christ, seek the things that are above, where Christ is seated at the right hand of God. Amen. Set your minds on things that are above, not on things that are on earth. For you have died, and your life is hidden with Christ in God. When Christ, who is your life, appears, then you also will appear with him in glory. Put to death, therefore, what is earthly in you: sexual immorality, impurity, passion, evil desire, and covetousness, which is idolatry. On account of these, the wrath of God is coming. In these you too once walked when you were living in them, but now you must put them all away: anger, wrath, malice, slander, and obscene talk from your mouth. Do not lie to one another, seeing that you have put off the old self with its practices, and have put on the new self, which is being renewed in knowledge after the image of its Creator. Here there is not Greek and Jew, circumcised and uncircumcised, barbarian, Scythian, slave, free, but Christ in all and in all. I am speechless about the depth of this verse. You can call it a prayer, you can call it an educational tutorial for everything. Wow, I'm just like speechless about this part of the Bible that I just cracked a couple of days ago and came in and I opened up my kind of system engine explanation. So we're going to explain the system engine. As you see here, I just staged. There is a book here, a fundamental engineering exam, and it includes all fundamental features that comes in any engineering pattern, from mathematics, from chemistry, from physics, from legal and business side of engineering. And then from engineering side, if you're heading to the construction, that it's more kind of operational. This is white collar job and this is blue collar job. But when it comes to system engine, that great Brian Strastrup, he was working in AT&T. He was a creator of C++, and I do not care about C++ or Python or any language. My point is this book, I mean, the way that I'm explaining a system engine already, this is an SE regarding, let's say, engineering, and then when it comes to engineering, you're a job seeker or you're into it, so different layer of stages of this system engine. But when it comes to software, the system engine comes in, and the way that system engine comes in, it's I can explain with chess. Here I was just like, because one thing with AI that I can just really easily mention, I was in the I mean, there are a lot of apps that we can reference, but this one is chess.com. So I was studying the chess.com. Why I was studying? Amazingly, if I got just go back, what a great Android feature. So the thing is, we're doing a project, and along the project, there are problems coming in. And the problems, as you see, we have missed something. Blunders means you are sick. You have some. I need to use this paint. So I can use it. So blunder, I already explained. Missed, I think it's more the owner should say why you missed. I think it's maybe blunder, you need rest or you're tired. Mistakes are the things that you really don't know. Mistakes are happening and let's go with the same color. So mistakes are something that need to be explained. Inaccuracy, again, maybe it's related to these situations that are just like, you need rest and something. Mistakes is different, it's okay to have mistakes. Inaccuracy, I think, is related again to these things, and then book move is okay, and then if you have good move, excellent. So these are just, you don't need to even talk about these, because conversation comes in when things are not working and we're going to solve the problem. So for these things you need to rest. These things you need to be explained, and graphs, analytical view of that, because let's say all these pieces, let's say this is just like painting, this is just based on the project, these are different element of work that we are facing in a real pattern of life. And I don't believe in black and white, it can be any pattern, any color. These are just categorizing, organizing the situation and explaining. And as you see, based on this engine that created by Stockfish and GUI, graphic user interface, and API application interface for bringing out, because you code on GitHub, you code in your platform, we use API to bringing to the public, and mixing of API, in my opinion, is going to be part of system engine, that you use APIs for staging your system engine. And here, as we see, I was studying and I just reached to it, because in chess we have so the key moments. I need to close this one. So how this is going to work? Maybe I should then close this one. Okay. And as you see in chess, we have, I don't this is the way that they do. I mean, key moments, and they explain, and I think this is a timing of moves and different explanation. But the system engine here is using this chess engine to explain the problems. It's just not about a screwing me that why I lost. I lost the game, and here is the kind of stages that I went through, and here I went down, and here, I mean, here actually I was doing well, but then the opponent had a good kind of playing style, much better than me, that I need to study and make myself better. And as you see here, based on chess, it's a complete system engine kind of platform that they have these nice lessons that I need to study. Distance opposition, castling, isolated point. These are the mechanic or procedures that I need to grow and improve my game. And then here we have in kind of in the, it's just making an employee and a personality better, not a screwing it up. I mean, here we have in amazingchess.com we have rating, and we go based on the platform. Let's, it's kind of rating, and we have 19 days. It's just like stock markets, and I can explain easily then, because I'm considering myself a talented player. When I having some money, I was just reading. While here I'm really financially struggling, and in my opinion, the way that the government and cooperation, I need to go with this one. Farming human. They want us to be in this level. This is they can juice us here. They don't want this part, and you need to fight for it. You need to always improve to the level. I mean, actually, everybody has its optimized level, right? But there is a level that, it's not you. You just deserve to reach your potentials. And there you can fight the system. And this is exactly the point of system engine, that contain and encapsulates the situations and removes the radicalism. And of course, starting stage is Bible. So moving from here to the another stage that I need to end up with my resume and cover letter. So these are applications of IoT that I need to put a Amazon kind of YouTube how I built this one. This is a creative fix. I activated the camera, I activated the whole display, and these are all the way that you need to Raspbian Linux platform, working on that. And Rubik Cube is like chess, and then if you just go to the, actually amazing, from here I can go exactly explain the, my website, and you go to the Google and then search my name. It's very easy. How many minutes? Okay. Okay, 13 is okay. I mean, I can close on 20. So if you go here on Google and search my name, oop, sorry, Daniel, and enter. As usually, the website is going to come up. And one of my suggestions for everybody is just always bookmark my website. I mean, you just easily create we just bookmark means you go here and put it as a, put it in with bookmark. This is the way that you bookmark it. When you bookmark, it's very easy to access to. It becomes like an app. As you see, I have this amazing alternative for YouTube is a BitChute, and here is my website that we're gonna click on it. And when we click, as you see, the USA Administrator with its logo pops up, and here I'm father of system engine. And then when you push this one, as you see, it's come. Maybe it's better to have my face, huh? Okay, when it comes to system engine, here the phase 0 is handyman. And again, system engine is a very dynamic platform. It's all about getting better, improving, finding yourself, and truly surviving spiritually and physical. And as you see, being a father of system engine, a little bit, because this is I uses I have this is I'm using for whatever reason. Sometimes I need to explain people how to access the links that I'm kind of providing. But my point was here, I'm a father of system engine. As you see here, I'm writing it. And the back, I developed all of these. So you push the OK here. And here was that stage that the Rubik cube is. I mean, you have different kind of explanation here. I mean, Rubik cube platform, and you push it, and you hold it a couple of seconds, and you just don't copy. I mean, just hold it. I think I should. There is an opening a Chrome. When you open it, sometimes you push it, sometimes you hold it. It's gonna come, and here is a stage that you can solve the Rubik cube, and it's open source, and you can just go all through solving all the Rubik cube. I wrote it on C++, and you can see my code, and you can fork it, and then run it, and it starts to, you can run, and then the code will down here is gonna then you're gonna ask the language. Definitely it's the C++, and you're gonna run it, and this is the engine that solves the Rubik cube for you, and you're gonna improve your. This is exactly, I mean, it's not database steal, because I'm very busy to use data engineering, the data part of it, to data gather and analytical kind of part of this application. So this is the IoT, and IoT is 100% related to artificial intelligence, and based on recent platform is blockchain, and we're gonna go, because another thing that I want to close the system engine. I didn't travel here. I traveled this here. I was planning to travel a long time, and as you see here, you know, the reason that I moved here, Montana, sometimes you need to do something. Here I was stuck, and I said, I need to move. And one thing that I will, here I put the $50,000 I want to buy a land at that level. So you can use the realtor and put that, and then my suggestion is using the crime filter, because it's much better to see where is the safe, where is not safe, and as you see here is really safe, and the density here is high. So my point is, everybody has a nature. Myself, I like more quietness, I like to be alone, and I'm performing much better. And everybody has his own kind of platform. Maybe you want to make more money, you can use these kind of engines to be in real estate and start to really make good money. Even myself, any kind of possibility of stabilizing yourself is not a bad idea. Well, my point is, so my travel started from LA, but the only place that I stopped here in my image, I got problem, they deactivate my Postmate, so I was really screwed. Not screwed, whatever happened. You need to be a strong, things happen. You get, deactivated. This gig economy is unstable, and these economies unstable. We need to be ourselves strong, and as you see, these pictures are the history of my moves. I got my Raspberry, then I got the activation, then I established kind of my platform, and based on system engine that includes chess that I already explained what is it, and IoT. And the other thing is, right now, okay, this is my nice picture. I have a little bit of stomach here, thanks God I covered it here. But my point is, when I was looking for job, here was like 30 years construction in east of Los Angeles. So that's another one thing that my point is, you need to be observant. Along the way in Nevada, I find this company, that the website of the company, I found it here. They're just a very amazing platform in mining. This is makes me crazy, from patriotic, being an American kind of patriot to some stage, because I don't deserve to be a patriot after 10 years. Maybe people are living here more and more, and they love the country, and they want to serve, they want to really see the country goes up, and this is exactly the platform that makes me happy. And along the way, I would say, as a from system engine looking for a job, you need to be observant. I mean, observant means you need to take a picture, you need to document them, and then you need to write an application for them. And along the way, I find these solar farms in Nevada, wind farms on Nevada again, and then again in Nevada. I mean, I would say maybe Nevada is a place to make money. You know, people are saying California, but I would say California is more real estate, or with remote working right now you can just code from anywhere. So I would say because of ports here, you see here on two sides, you have on east side and west side, you have ports. And I don't want to go detail about explanation of a mechanic of business and economy there, but my point is, along the way I was just looking for jobs, and here based on Craigslist, I'm looking for jobs, and I send a resume for for this painting company and this amazing manufacturing company for O-rings. And I'm gonna close kind of my video and explanation of a system engine based on my resume, that I need to explain another thing. You need to be organized. One thing is you need to organize on platform. Let's say is USA Math. So USA Math includes coding, math, chess, and Bible study. But then when it comes to system engine, we're gonna go to the system engine, and in system engine, finances, projects, and productions. Productions, so far I need fund. So maybe I will work under those platforms, and I will start to produce applications. But from financing, you need to either nobody funds you. Anyway, fundraising stage, that's different for my business, but any business needs fundraising. So we're gonna go here in main jobs. I'm USA Math, but if I become an employee, I will do my best to be a best employee, to fund myself, to stable myself. Then, based on my own platform, I definitely run my system engine. And then here is the cover letter, that in some point my goal based on artificial intelligence era is to create, build, establish, and architect human-oriented artificial intelligence, even to the simplest step, like using the calculator, accurate measurement, or using the multimeter to assess the electrical projects. So my point of cover letter is a little bit of my history, how I get there, and I explain this is by my get-go from my USA Math system engine platform, and the system engine based on my resume. And of course, myself, I'm human based, because I believe that we are in the image of God, and there is nothing better than that. And any other platforms is your choice. You want to die, you want to be nothing, you want to burn, again, it's your choice. And you want to be glorified, you want to be immortal, and that's my choice based on biblical interest. And I don't want people to get confused. And it's a little bit kind of, I need to maybe sometimes explain at the end that sometimes I don't know, maybe a clear stage. How can I get to the much clearer stage, because I don't want you to guys be confused. Maybe if I opened up the kind of a white page. So maybe I should disappear here. Better to just disappear. Okay, we're gonna open up a new one. So first, USA Math, SE includes Bible. This is kind of a box for the USA Math SE. This is gonna go, okay. So includes Bible. Everything starts to Bible. Then you have SE, that includes chess, coding, mathematics, chess, coding, mathematics, and the Bible study will complete it. And then I'm gonna go based on application. Right now I'm looking for jobs, Then jobs are USA Math or other USA Math. So this is a system engine. It's completing system engine for myself. But any other people, you guys, you want to have an SE, right? For job, for for real estate, for anything, anything. You need to have some application that runs, or you want to build them. So this was explanation of USA Math Ministry and organizations, oh my god, I don't want to kind of, we go to setting, and then maybe, is it possible to go to setting right now? Okay, camera comes in, and come on in. Okay, as you see, because I want to close with my face. So I already explained what is SE. As you see here, everybody has its own kind of SE. That was USA Math, and you use these applications that help you to enhance, to improve, and to make a right decision in your stage or stage life, because sometimes we are in a stage or sometimes we're staging it. Thank you for watching an explanation of USA Math System Engine, USA Math Ministry and Organization. Zarek Daniel signing off.